Have you ever felt completely drained, even after a full night's sleep? Like no matter how much rest or effort you put in, your mind and body still feel weighed down. You're not alone. Millions of adults around the world experience emotional exhaustion, an often overlooked form of burnout that silently affects mental health, relationships, and daily functioning. Emotional exhaustion isn't just about being tired. It's a deep, pervasive fatigue that impacts your emotional resilience, decision-making, and even physical health. Today, we're going to explore the psychology behind emotional exhaustion, why it happens, and most importantly, what you can do to overcome it. By the end of this video article, you'll gain insights into your own emotional patterns and practical strategies to reclaim your energy and well-being. Emotional exhaustion is a state of feeling emotionally drained and depleted due to prolonged stress, overwork, or unresolved emotional challenges. Psychologists define it as a key component of burnout, alongside depersonalization and reduced personal accomplishment. Unlike physical tiredness, emotional exhaustion affects how you think, feel, and interact with others. Common signs include chronic fatigue, difficulty concentrating or making decisions, increased irritability, feeling detached from work, family or social obligations, and reduced motivation or a sense of hopelessness. These symptoms may seem minor at first, but left unchecked, they can lead to serious mental health challenges, including depression and anxiety. Understanding the root causes is crucial to addressing emotional exhaustion. Work-related stress, such as long hours, high pressure, lack of support, or feeling undervalued, can quickly drain emotional resources. Careers in healthcare, teaching, social work, and customer service are particularly prone to emotional exhaustion. Personal life stressors also contribute, including relationship conflicts, financial pressures, caregiving responsibilities, and major life changes. Adults juggling multiple roles, partner, parent, employee, often struggle to meet competing demands. Consistently ignoring or suppressing emotions leads to internal tension. Over time, this builds a pressure that eventually erupts as exhaustion or emotional breakdown. Neglecting physical, emotional, or social needs prevents recovery from daily stress. Inadequate sleep, poor nutrition, minimal exercise, and lack of social connection exacerbate emotional depletion. Emotional exhaustion affects brain chemistry and cognitive function. Chronic stress triggers the overproduction of cortisol, a stress hormone. High cortisol levels over time impair the prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for decision-making, emotional regulation, and problem-solving. Research shows that emotionally exhausted adults may have heightened amygdala activity, the brain's fear and stress center, leading to overreactivity to minor stressors. Essentially, the brain remains in a state of hyperalertness, which makes rest and emotional recovery extremely difficult. Emotional exhaustion extends beyond mental fatigue. It influences physical health, relationships, and productivity. Adults experiencing this condition often report frequent headaches, muscle tension, digestive issues, sleep disturbances, withdrawal from social interactions, reduced efficiency and creativity at work, and heightened irritability toward loved ones. In relationships, it can manifest as detachment, emotional numbness, or conflicts with family and friends. At work, it often leads to disengagement, absenteeism, or even career changes. Awareness is the first step toward recovery. Signs that you might be emotionally exhausted include feeling drained even after vacations, avoiding responsibilities, procrastinating more than usual, increased cynicism or negativity, and feeling trapped or hopeless about your life situation. If you notice multiple signs persisting for weeks or months, it may be time to take proactive steps to restore your emotional balance. Recovering from emotional exhaustion requires intentional effort and consistency. Prioritizing self-care is essential, including getting 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep, incorporating regular physical activity to release stress hormones, and eating a balanced diet to support brain and body function. Setting boundaries is equally important. Learning to say no when responsibilities become overwhelming and prioritizing tasks can prevent further depletion. Allowing yourself to feel and process emotions is crucial. Journaling, therapy, or talking to trusted friends can help release pent-up stress. Mindfulness and relaxation techniques, such as meditation, deep breathing exercises, or yoga, can reduce cortisol levels and improve emotional regulation. Cultivating supportive relationships and avoiding isolation significantly reduces feelings of exhaustion. In severe cases, consulting a mental health professional is essential. Therapists can provide coping strategies, cognitive behavioral interventions, and guidance tailored to individual circumstances. Prevention is always better than recovery. Adults can protect themselves by scheduling regular breaks and vacations, maintaining a healthy work-life balance, practicing gratitude and positive self-talk, engaging in hobbies and activities that bring joy, and building a network of supportive peers. Consider Sarah, a 34-year-old nurse working in a busy hospital. She loved her job, but constantly skipped meals, slept late, and ignored her emotional needs. Over months, she began feeling detached from patients, irritable with colleagues, and physically drained. Once she recognized these warning signs, she implemented self-care routines, set work boundaries, and sought therapy. Within months, Sarah regained her energy, focus, and emotional resilience, showing that recovery is entirely possible with awareness and action. Emotional exhaustion is more than just being tired. It is a complex psychological state that can impact every aspect of an adult's life, from mental and physical health to relationships and productivity. Understanding its causes, recognizing the warning signs, and implementing practical strategies can make a profound difference. Remember, you are not alone. And seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Start small, prioritize sleep, express your emotions, set boundaries, and reconnect with your passions. By taking deliberate steps, emotional exhaustion can be managed and even prevented, allowing you to live a more balanced and fulfilling life. If you found this video article helpful, don't forget to like, share, and follow for more insights into mental health and well-being. Also, leave a comment below about your experience with emotional exhaustion. We'd love to hear your story and support you on your journey.